Happy Friday, everyone. Check 1, 2. You made it to the end of the week. Good to see everyone today. How are we feeling this Friday morning / afternoon? Suave Kage, thank you for the 2 months. That's an emote I've never seen before. Thank you for your support. Good morning, Yogurt. Amodit. 1 more week of what? Alex, good morning. Restless Soul, Tayo. Flowly. Hello, Okane. Rainbow Unicorn. Saja, the Jam King. Hello, Vintern. Hey, Swifty. Hi, Strict Ships. Welcome. Hey, Stallion. You're on a plane? Where are you going? Alright, a nice wrist stretch. A girly said that she's having issues putting her, or getting logged in to Chewie app. So she was supposed to use my computer to do that, but hasn't yet. Going to meet my friend this weekend for the first time since meeting them. Oh, it's awesome. That's always exciting. It's a special experience to meet someone that you've like chatted with a lot, played video games with, and then like physically being with them for the first time. Good luck, Axe. Keep safe. Make sure they're not like, going to kidnap you and take your organs. Hasn't happened to anyone I know yet, but I suppose if it has, they wouldn't be alive to come back and tell me the tale. Your organs are worthless? I'm sure I can find a buyer somewhere in China. Hey, pacifist. Good evening. All right, let's finish off our stretch here. We won't do live learns as long as we did on Wednesday or on Monday. I do want to have a nice relaxing time to just chat and play songs from our song list. So we'll cap live learns at 1.5 today. Maybe even 1. We'll see how I feel today. Hey, Sakura Cat. No, anything past 2 hours for live learns is like I would say a once in a month occurrence. Definitely not something to get used to. Hey, old man. Okay, let's start with oh, this is an artist that I haven't heard of for a while. Hugak. I think it was Yazkor who used to send a bunch of Hugak music. This one's for Dr. Yogurt. Oh, I've seen this one. I remember the video. Is this part 1 or part 2 of the video? Smelanor, thanks for the 51 months. Oh, you sent me this one before? Oh, this is part 1 of the video. Right? Oh no. Miki, thanks for the 45 months. Okay, wait. Before we go on, if I'm remembering right, these guys are like, they're bros. But then as these videos go, a girl gets between them and they start, you know, drifting apart. Except there's an extra layer and the girl is connected to a gang, or her family is connected to a gang. And there's like a lot of beatings and stuff going on. I don't really remember the first video so much, but I remember there's a gang element to it, and killing and stuff. So that's the build up towards this video, and this is the second part of that. Alright, he's supposed to be meeting with her, but instead she's beating up her father's gang. That's her father. Because they beat up his best friend. And that's his best friend. Casey. Hey, Symbiata. I can't believe I remember this. I mean, obviously the story really stuck with me. Yeah, here's part one. It's a lot of just beating. Oh, is that when he first realizes that he's connected to the girl? Gets stabbed a couple of times. It's all very tragic. Everyone just dies. And somehow she's able to recognize that that was her boyfriend. Oh. Wait, I'm confused. How is he okay? Didn't he get hit by a car head on? That's crazy. So this song is 7 minutes long, but they're actually looping just one section over and over again. It's just this. That's like a 20-second segment, and then they repeat it like 10 times? No, more than that. 20? it's a pretty instrumental segment. Though I think this song's more of it's like a showcase of the filmmaker. The directing, the storytelling. I remember the story very well because I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago when we saw this first, and it just really stuck with us. Or it really stuck with me anyways. A pretty melody line and a nice video. Thanks, Yogurt. Well, I mean, not a nice video, but not a nice ending. All right, we have another Korean. Okay, this is the same Korean piece for Flowly. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm wondering if I got to all of the song when we did this the first time. Anyways, we'll remind ourselves. Okay, so something like that to begin with. Hey, Cornfelt. Corn. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can remember the song that you always ask for. What is it called again? I remember it. The song is good, but the bromance between Kakashi and Naruto in the video is what always reminds me of this song. Man, you asked me to play that song so much that it's like still kind of on my fingers. Hey, darling. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to this piece for Floyd. Great song. If I recall, it took you a while to realize that it was all Kappa Pride stuff. Very good BL material. It's okay. Girly knows about my BL tendencies. Okay, so it repeats this section. Okay, from the top, let's try to remember all three parts. They actually only play this once. And then okay, and then to the chorus. So okay. All right. Very clean. Quite happy with our second playthrough of this. I hope I can remember it without a reference. It's pretty catchy. So I think the tough part is remembering this first part, which is okay, so it starts in C minor. The first notes are C 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see if you can remember it. Cyber, thank you for the 13 months. I hope your move has been smooth, sir. Holy cow, I can't believe it's already been a full year. I think I want more plinky in this song. Okay, I'm assuming when you say plinky, you mean like up here. Like this? Okay, so more on the top end and less of the strong. Gotcha. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. Corn, thanks for the 3 gifted subs. I'm wishing that I remember more pieces for you, but then as I search my database, I remember that you always ask for the really tough pieces. Like it's always battle themes. What's that game? There's like a particular game that you asked me. You got me to play a couple of pieces from it, and all of them are super hard. I'm still trying to get the house stuff in order and still, oh no, the move hasn't even begun yet. I guess a move is like many phases, because you have to clean up your current house, and then like have movement and all your stuff go over to your new place, and then that's when you're in like no man's land, because you no longer have a home, but your new home doesn't feel like home yet. I hate moving. It's the worst. Solid, thanks for the 68 months, and Fredzer for the 9. I appreciate it. Thank you. Work is calling. Have a great evening. Take care, Corn. Oh yes, it was Lost Odyssey. Damn that game. Okay. Oh, we have a song from Miki. And it's a K-pop song. Okay, so I was thinking it might be like an Oliver-esque piece. But this one's 17. Oh wow, it premiered 13 hours ago. So let's learn. Key of B major. Ah, Flowly, not yet. But thanks for bringing that up. I do take Chewie coin for live learns or gold VIPs, like quietly enabled the acceptance of that currency for it. But yeah, I'll have a pretty fun announcement with it sometime next month. Okay, let's learn. Okay, so far the chorus is okay, and then there's more to this song, so let's keep on listening. It's kind of short. Yeah, this is our third K-pop piece, and there's not even Yazcore here. It's just a K-pop day. All right, 17, Rock With You. I've seen 17's name around a lot now. Are they like the second hottest boy band besides BTS? I don't know too many of the boy bands. A nice song. Thank you, Miki. Why do we still need shoes for claps? It's a very small amount. I forgot what it is. Like 50? You need it because eventually, I think starting next season, if you clap enough, you'll get a little achievement. And it's this constant reminder that everything costs something, you know? Virtual or not. Plus all your shoes were set anyways, so deal with it. Okay, good. We have a next piece for Team R&B. Greetings, Chewie. I hope you and Girly are well today. We are, thank you. Please create a media and revisit the intro to Conan the Barbarian. There are 2 themes. Okay. I wonder now if this is the combination of the 2 that you've sent before.
When the oceans drank Atlantis and the rise of the sons of Arius, there was an age undreamed of. And onto this Conan, destined to bear the jeweled crown of Aquilonia upon a troubled brow. It is I, his chronicler, who alone can tell thee of his saga.
How many commands you choose?
Tell you of the days of high adventure.
That's a good question. In which Flowly will know the answer to. Right, okay, so this is the first one, the first theme that we did. People. Okay. And then theme 2 is at 156, which is here. Hey, turtle. Okay, so it's. And then again. I see. Okay. Okay. The second part will be a bit harder to remember. Starts with na 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 na. second part 2. Okay, so oh, wait. Okay, and then the first part is da, 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 and then okay. Okay, so I can remember that now without having this section kind of corrupting my mind, but it's possible after playing the first part, I won't remember how to play the second part. But we'll try. I didn't really know where to add Okay. apologies for the first part. Man, I hope. Let me see if my MIDI is properly configured here. Okay, I think it is. Okay, we'll save just in case. Excellent. That was nice. That was a combination of the two themes. I think we've played both of those separately now. So I hope the work to combine the two turned out well. Excellent. We have another piece for Team R&B. This one is called The Prophet. He says, how about a change of pace? Could you please create a MIDI and play to this beautiful instrumental? It starts out mellow and has an escalating theme. So please focus till 3:37. Sure. Organ and guitar. Nice and soulful. I really like that that last sequence that he does here. I think it's Okay. A really nice chord progression. There's a couple of parts of this piece that kind of reminds me of the lullaby from Super Mario RPG. Shoot, how does that go again? Nice tie. Oh, I'm close to it. No, this isn't it. Crap. I'm like triggering parts of my memory, but it's not coming in clear. It's really foggy. So I guess I can't recall that piece. Oh well. This was Gary Moore's Back to the Blues or The Prophet. A very beautiful song. Thank you, Team R&B. Excellent. We have a song here from Cyber, The Monster Mash. I saw a clip of this on, I think, yesterday's Reddit. Oh. Okay, it definitely wasn't this, though. It was the original guy singing it, but, I mean, the audio back in those days were just so horrible. Oh, it's just one guy. Oh, is it a cappella? Oh, no, it's not.
I was working in my lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight when my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in
I actually don't know what this song is about.
From my laboratory.
Is the Monster Mash a dance that the monsters have?
The ghouls all came from the humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Yes, they did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
Oh my god.
The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. The Igor on the stage,
so low.
backed by his hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive.
It's a dance. Yeah, this is
1, 2, 3, 4.
probably the first time I'm listening to the lyrics. Okay, so there's a lot of speaking in the first part of the song.
Out from his coffin, Drax voice did a ring.
Like this part.
It seems he was bothered by. He opened his coffin and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
So whenever they're speaking in a piece, it's virtually impossible for me to cover that part because they're just saying words. But then they get to the part where they do the Why does this sound a little bit like shoot, what's that song called? You know, the duet? Wait, that's wrong. Okay, there we go. Okay, a Monster Mash. I think it's because the chords are they're used in a lot of other popular pieces. This song medleys nice into a lot of other pieces. Now that is a monster mashup. Thank you for the song, Cyber. And I hope your move continues to be... I hope if it's not smooth that it will smoothen out and be easy until you're finally settled in at home. Cool. Most impressed by this guy's very, very low voice. There's like this one note he hit in the middle that was insane.
Zombies were having fun. The party had
Where's it?
just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
Oh my god. Bomb. Lom. So it's this note, but an octave lower.
Dracula and his son.
So insane. Okay. I mean, it's just impressive. It's not really practical. It's like hearing that Mariah Carey can sing like up to a range where dolphins can hear. Like nobody wants to hear how high that note is. But for bragging rights, kind of cool. Okay, this song is for Inabi. Sleepy Fish, man, I miss my cats. This guy's just like not even caring what he names his songs these days. Key D, so B minor, and then D major, G major. I wonder if it's this the entire time. I really like how mellow the entire piece is. I really like the voicings. They use a lot of 7/9 voicings in their chords, so it makes it sound a bit more has a distinct sound versus this is like a normal B minor triad, and then this has a ninth or a seventh in it. This has a ninth in it. It's like a bit more complex, you know? Very pretty. Good. Very, very good. Okay. Ellerin, thanks for the 43 months. Holy cow. Already been almost 4 years. Good. That'll be it for Live Learns today. A good, respectable hour and 15 minutes of Live Learns. So we'll dedicate the rest of the time just to chill a little bit. Let me fix my overlays here. Boy, thanks for the 35 months. And we'll just chat. Now's a good time to ask away about theoretical music questions. But a little warning is that I don't have like a post. Oh my gosh. Cyber, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I just, in the corner of my eye, my overlay got a little bit messy and I was wondering what was happening. Thank you. So generous of you. What was I saying? My disclaimer is that I didn't go to music school. So the way that I think of music is probably makes a couple of musicians cringe a bit. But it works for me, and that's what counts. So I skip over modes. I skip over a couple of things. I don't define a chord in the same way that someone who has gone to post-secondary music school might. But if you want to chat about music structure and songs in general, I'm here. Von Chu, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Girly, did you notice? How dare they? You're really good. Music is a form of art. Thank you, thank you. Just a small disclaimer. Let's play Mr. Cyber's theme in a nice and quiet way. Hey, thanks for the flowers, Vu. Good to see ya. I appreciate that, Cyber. No, that all being said, I don't think I've ever gotten ridiculed or questioned regarding my musical theory thoughts. It's just something that I'm aware of, because sometimes while chatting about theory, it's like, oh, I thought of it this way, and the other person will have another school of thought, and I'll realize, oh yeah, that does make sense. It's just because I didn't go like the traditional musical theory route. I kind of like supplemented. I made it make sense for me. But I think that's the really cool thing about humans too. We all kind of learn in different ways, and like some of us are visual learners, some of us learn mainly from doing. Like I completely glaze over when someone gives me like a very heavy theoretical lesson on something. But then once I actually do it, all the theory, all the lessons that were given to me in the past kind of like come rushing back. It's like, oh, that's what they meant when they said, you know, x plus y equals this. I always hated that in math class. You deal with like variables, but you never like put a number to the variable. So it's all very, you know, flammy, and airy until a number gets put into place. Oh yeah, I don't know if you like EDM much, but there are many EDM artists that you think are particularly good at music theory or have songs that are more complex than we realize. I love listening to EDM. It's interesting that you say that, because I think on the scale of like heavy theoretical knowledge, I find that EDM artists use the least amount of it. Okay, not the least, but like pop artists and EDM artists, they mainly, like the really mainstream stuff, use like the same chords over and over again, and the same rhythms and the same like places to have a drop. And that's really nice for me as I'm live learning, because it's predictable and not like a boring predictable, but the song is leading somewhere, and because you're giving me all these clues, I can predict when there's going to be a drop. And then on the other scale, on the other side, there's like, you know, the really heavy, hard jazz, where they just never stick to a theme, and you have no idea what chord or what key they're in, yet it still sounds okay. Like it kind of works. And that's the side where I'm like, my head spinning, trying to figure out what the chords are. Oh. Famous artists that couldn't read music. What, is that true, Barnstormer? I feel like maybe when they first started with music, they couldn't read, but I feel like reading music is so, it's so useful as a language that like, if they continue on with in the music industry, eventually they learn it. Laura isn't also a fan of reading music. I'm sure she can though. or like, actually I have no clue, but that's a cool little knowledge bomb. If you've given feedback to a new player, either young or old, how do you approach it? Niece plays by ear and is very good. I want to encourage her and support her, not make her feel bad. I see. So, I mean, I'm speaking out of my own personal experience where technical playing, classical playing technique, like learning scales, has been very, very beneficial to me. And I feel like there are many patterns, like these harder left-hand arpeggios, or like, you know, even like right-hand flourishes that would be very tough to do if I hadn't had some technical training. That being said, it's not entirely required, and I've seen really good pianists not have classical training and still be able to do all these really nice, crazy looking right hand, left hand patterns. It just might take, you know, a little bit more time because they're not used to playing the, you know, crazy like technique that's required in some of these pieces. So their hands just might not be like suited, or not suited, but they might not be ready to play the harder stuff. But I mean, you put in the work one way or another. So if you want, like, you know, some structure and like a program, a curriculum to go through, then classical training is a really good one for that. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to learn that very specific hand pattern for the song that you're doing, well, again, muscle memory has to take place one way or another. Hey, Dobbs. Turn on some background music while we chat. If you're looking for a challenge, Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI. God. I've listened to that song a couple of times, Cyber, and I haven't attempted to learn it myself, but it's a crazy piece. Is playing by ear something you can learn? Yes, absolutely. It's the process is slow, much like learning the piano is quite slow, but the first step is learning how to play using chords. And then slowly you transform learning to play with chords to learning to play by ear. Fipsy, thanks for the 78 months. Holy cow. So long. Thank you, thank you. Can Girly read music? Oh, that's a good question. I think she can. If you equate it to normal reading, it's, I think, at the level of maybe children's book. But hey, just like reading English, you start off with small words, and the more you read, the quicker you become at it. So much practice involved. Curious to know if you listen for the individual notes in a chord, or do you hear the quality and piece together from here and there? Gotcha. So I think when I first started, you're bombarded with so much information when you're listening to a song, right? Like sometimes a song has like 5 instruments, and the singer is so loud, and like, you know, there's just so much going on. And when I'm first starting out, I found the easiest thing to do was to isolate the bass line. So if there's a bass player, you just listen to them. They tell you the chords, and then you isolate the person who's singing. So just very low end, very high end, and then you kind of make assumptions on what the chord is based on low and high. As you get better at it, and it becomes easier to listen to the low and the high end, then the quality, the middle part of the piece or the notes is something that you start listening to. That's how I teach it. Of course, because we're all different, sometimes we're better at listening to the quality of the chord, and it's harder for us to, you know, hear the bass or the melody part. And it doesn't really matter how you get to your destination, as long as you get there. So I think it's really important to play to strengths as well, and to understand where you're weak. So it's okay to start in the middle with the quality, and then like work on your bass listening to, or your melody part. This kind of reminds me of the type of fighting game players. That's a cool way of putting it, Vuvu. I mean, it's just neat to, it's good to realize that we're all different, and we all learn in our own way, and there's no one right way of doing it. Just because you've learned it one way doesn't mean that everyone else has to follow your principles in order to succeed. But yeah, it is nice to have like a plan set up for you. So I mean, obviously I can only teach in the way that I have experienced learning. So I always start out with what my default is, which is bass, high notes, and then as I start to like understand how my student learns, then and you can kind of like supplement, make a lesson plan that works for them specifically. It's cool. I feel like I've learned so much from teaching others. It's always like that though. You don't really know, you're not really a master at your topic, at your craft, until you can like verbalize it. Unless if you can I hate doing this. You can like simplify it in a way that that someone who has no knowledge in that area can understand. I wish I was better at that. Yeah, it's a neat way of putting it, Cyber. I think understanding how you learn something is so beneficial to us as individuals. I there was a point in my university life where I realized that I learn well from reading and from doing, but not so much from listening. And it was at this point that I realized, oh, okay, I don't have to go to some lectures, because some lectures are like just the prof kind of regurgitating the words out of our textbook. And as I skipped those lectures and spent the time reading my textbook, my grades actually went up. Although my classmates started to brand me as a problem student because I would just skip all my classes. But man, some profs don't put effort into making their lectures different from textbooks. So then why am I doubling up? I learn a lot from watching someone else do something. Yeah. Same here. I love copying what someone does well. Actually, a lot of my my piano learning has come from seeing other grand masters at piano play a chord or a progression, and me, like, note for note stealing their chord, and then just practicing it in all the different keys so that I can do it. I can transpose it. Excuse me. But I mean, in a way, that's what we do for traditional education these days, right? Like someone else has paved the way to a subject, and so we spend a lot of time learning all the lessons that they've figured out for us. And then once we hit the very highest point where we have all the knowledge of that particular subject, then we try to extend the envelope just a little bit more. But that first step is always learning about that subject first. Learning from Einstein or Beethoven. That's why history is so good. What's the saying? Those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it. Oh, thanks for the 500 bits. 6th string, Brian. I do appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, it's nice from time to time to like chat and to like think about the direction that you've set out for yourself. Sometimes I find personally that I'll do something with persistence, and sometimes I'm not even thinking about the why behind it. Sometimes I'll practice, a section on my piano, and I'll just like, okay, it's really important for me to do this an hour a day just to like, remind my hands how to play it. But I think once in a while it's good to like step back, look at the bigger picture. Why am I practicing this again? Is there a particular goal that I'm going towards? Am I working on my blues scales because I want to play better blues? Anyhow, what about those who don't study geography? I mean, that's what Google's for. When I was growing up, before the prevalence of the internet, my sister and my parents would, like, before a road trip, you know, take out a map and like mark the spots of where they have to go. Or in my sister's case, she would print out the directions to a place, and you would, like, every page would be one turn. You turn right here, and then you go for a kilometer, then you turn left here. Oh my God. And nowadays I just feel so privileged that you want to go to a place, you literally put in the address and you just follow your phone, or like it tells you when to turn. So why do I need geography? That's why I spend like $1,000 on a phone. Printing out MapQuest. Yeah, I mean, what was the alternative? It's like, actually, that is the easiest way to know how to get to a new place. When listening to another musician, is it easy to just listen to the music, or do you find yourself listening or critiquing how they play? Okay, so personally, if it's a pianist, I have to like manually shut myself off so that I don't critique. But if it's any other, like if it's a band or like EDM style or just anything besides solo piano, then it's easy to just listen and to take it in for me. But yeah, sometimes I'll be listening to just a solo pianist, and they'll play like a really, really nice chord, and immediately I'll be tuned in and be like, oh, this guy or this girl really knows what they're doing. It's especially a treat when like if I'm listening to Joe Hisaishi play a piece on his piano. It's really nice to just get tuned in with what he's doing. Sorry, I lost chat for a second there. How do you think the different styles of piano playing that are used by players emerge? Do they come from personal preference, education, character, or physical abilities? I mean, I think what's really cool with music is it's everywhere. You go to the mall, you listen to music, you drive in your car, you know, you're watching a video. There's just, we don't realize how much music we're bombarded with. And the way that I work is when a song plays and it like resonates with you. I don't know if you've experienced this before, but like maybe you'll be walking down the mall or like listening to the radio, and suddenly a song comes on and you're just like, whoa, stop everything and just listen to this song. And it's those songs that, like, the impactful ones that for me tell me, oh, this is because this is the style that touches my heart, this is what I want to learn how to play. And that's never happened to me with blues or like boogie woogie. So then I don't really put too much effort trying to learn it, because it just doesn't mean too much. It doesn't mean as much to me as it might to someone else. That being said, I know that a lot of people enjoy, as humans, we like to have different styles, just like we want to have different types of food. One day I might feel like listening to blues music, and that's why I've spent a little bit of time to learn how to play it. That's just how it is, right? We get bored of things quickly, no matter how good. Math teachers everywhere when phones became mainstream with yeah. I think I was told in my math classes that you're never gonna have a calculator with you at all times. So like it's good for you to know the mental math. And now every day we have a built-in calculator with us. Good old technology. When you're listening to music like that, do you think about where you would take the notes if you were playing it? And then when the music goes in another direction, you learn something new? Sometimes, Vu. So like, I'll listen to a song and like it'll feel like it's building towards something, and then it goes in a completely different direction. And sometimes I'm just like so shocked that like I can't enjoy the music anymore because like I just completely didn't expect it. But sometimes that new direction is like, whoa, that's even better than what I expected. Or they like executed it in an amazing way. And then sometimes I'll do my own research. I'll like listen back to it and wonder, how did they do that? Like, is it a set of chords that they used? Was it like an instrument? Like what made it especially impactful? Sometimes when I'm not feeling bored. Thanks, Ska Shoshi. Join our Discord partnered server where we talk about we don't really talk about music. What do we talk about in Discord? Games, VTubers. There's a nice waifu channel for you weebs. You also know when I go live, because that's like the only place that I ping when I'm live. One day you might enjoy listening to Judas. That'll be a very sad day, Farrell. Well, you got the pizza so fast. I still have an hour to my stream. You want pizza? No, if I eat now, it'll like slow me down if I need to play piano. Darn you, Satan. Get away from me. Thank you for the 13 months, Point Fair. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'd love to suggest... technically, this is our song suggestion time. I just haven't been... Oh no, the pizza smells good. We've been chatting a bit more. I will play in a bit, okay? Just make it a just chatting stream, and then you can eat it. Not worry about it. It's okay. I can only chat for so long. My throat gets hoarse pretty quickly. I also have a limited energy for talking. That's why piano playing streams fit me so nicely, because it's like you just let the piano do the talking. Seriously, I have so much respect for streamers who can keep up the energy, continue to be entertaining, to be on for like 10 hours at a time. Crazy. Okay, damn, the pizza tastes or smells good. I'm gonna have one pizza slice and then we'll finish up our chatting and I'll play a little bit of music, okay? I don't care if it slows me down. I want a slice. We got two? Why is pizza so good? Just for one slice, okay? You guys ever just close your eyes so you can turn off your other senses and like let the food just stay in your mouth for a while? It's honestly the best thing. I find I eat too quickly at times. You know, we're just so busy, right? You're like watching a show or you're trying to talk to someone, and so you don't even chew and experience your food. You just like swallow it for sustenance. I call that sleeping. I've accidentally slept with food in my mouth. It's really disgusting to wake up and realize that you still have the food in your mouth. I think that's only happened to me once. Never again. I've also slept on the toilet. I think that happened once too. During like an episode of bad stomach aches, but you're so tired because like it wakes you up in the middle of the night. Anyways, it's not the time for that topic. It didn't choke. I don't even remember what food it was. Oh god, eating on stream reminds me of Our streams that we did so long ago. I can't believe I've been streaming for like 7 years now. 8 years soon. I've passed out on a toilet. Sometimes it happens. I'm not answering that, Lucas. I never fall asleep uncontrollably in my life. What? You've never been like just so tired? So you've never slept like in a movie or at a show? In a church service? Oh my god, I hate anchovies. They're actually the worst. For the longest time, I had just heard of anchovies, and then I had it on my pizza once, and I was like, I actually gagged. Similar to that list is olives. I also do not... The olives are just... Oh wait, I think olives are okay. I think it's capers. It's one of the two. They're so strong. I started on Twitch, value. Though, I did watch a little Justin TV back in the day. I think I primarily watched it to get past... I was like looking for particular hockey games, and they weren't available in my area. What? The poll ended 63% pineapple on pizza? What's wrong with you guys? Although honestly, these days I feel like I don't dislike pineapple on pizza as much as I used to. I used to like really hate it, but now it's like, okay, if it's on my pizza, fine. I hate it when they're hot. Yeah, I agree. Hot and like wrinkly, but if they're kind of fresh, it's nice. It's a complex flavor in your pizza. Genesis Hero, thanks for the 30 months. Here for that pizza party content. You're a milk firster, so you have no right to judge. Milk first is it's a way of life. I wouldn't expect you cereal firsters to understand. Yeah, I'll have a cheesy bread. Okay, be right back. I said only one slice of pizza, but there's also cheesy bread, so one slice of that too. Cheesy bread. Heat up your pizza on a frying pan. I've heard of that life hack. Haven't tried it yet though. Freaking girly. I asked her how much everything was and she's like, I don't know. So you just like give your credit card to the woman? She could have charged you like $300. Oh, can you hear like all of my chewing and everything? I forgot how sensitive this mic is. Oh man, this cheesy bread's better than the pizza. I realize when I'm really enjoying my food, I inhale and exhale a lot. I make a lot of involuntary like noises. Hey Daisy Roxy. I'm half embarrassed that you're catching me while I'm eating. There's only one milk firster? Who is it? Who is my buddy? No, if streaming has taught me anything, it's taught me how to take shame with pride. To accept that there's gonna be horrible things on the internet about you. All the weird dances that I've done. So many cringe moments. I still remember the Twitch highlight that I got. Where they were highlighting the fact that I was eating fruits. And just like, my piano's in front of me. And they're talking about how nice, how, you know, people should visit my channel because I play good piano and stuff. And I think the entire time I'm just talking about eating fruits and vegetables. Hey, eating chips in your salad is like a really nice way to make your salad enjoyable. Y'all have to start taking care of what you eat. and go outside, get some physical movement in your body. But do it when I'm not streaming, because you have to be here. You only get one body. You better take good care of it. There's croutons though. I only use croutons for Caesar salad. My god, eating on stream is amazing. I hope you enjoyed this meal as much as I did. Alright, we're back. Latte with pizza? Is that hot? It's not warm. Ew. Girlie's drinking a latte with her pizza. That's so weird. Hey, Chupa. Nothing wrong with latte and pizza. There's so many things wrong with that. Water is okay. Pop is the best. Coke or Sprite with pizza is amazing. But like a hot beverage afterwards, it's like drinking tea with pizza. Tea doesn't sound as bad as coffee. I don't smear my floss on the bathroom wall. I merely forgot it once on Shondis's ledge. I was gonna throw it away. I just, completely forgot. And I left it there. That's pretty disgusting. I feel no shame now, but at the time, I felt pretty bad. Hey, Arak. Furthermore, that was the guest washroom. So luckily, Shondis and his girlfriend didn't go to that washroom. Actually, Shondis did because he found that I left the floss there. Why was Shondis in the guest washroom? If you could go back in time and have a Bill and Ted moment where you can try to convince your old self of something, what piano advice would you give yourself? Oh, that's an interesting one. So before I went to university for business. Okay, this is a tough one because I did 4 years in business, and then I did I worked at the bank for 5 years, and I think that really shaped that experience and business school was very, very good for me, and made me it played a big part in who I am today. That being said, I wish I could have gone to music school just to, brush up on my musicality. But I don't really want to give up my business school either. So I don't know. Can I have both? I realize I'm a greedy person and I want it all. Double major. Honestly, I don't think I would have gone the double major route. And they're different schools. I mean, I guess I could have gone to the music school for the business aspect of it too. I don't think they had a good business portion of it at the time. Oh, thanks, Eric Ross. I appreciate it. That's how Chewie got into the background to hook us on gacha cards. I mean, the gacha cards are just good and fun, It doesn't cost anyone money. I love seeing the facts about each of you dangos. Pac puts in so much of his heart and time to make the dango cards a reality. Girly as well. Freaking love it. I don't think anything's stopping you from getting another degree after your first. I suppose not. I mean, I could still go back to doing music school now. But I'll pass. Okay. For how long was our music not playing? So I believe there is a mini rush hour marathon happening in 40 minutes? Hosted by Taste and Girly, of course. Ooh. But I've had my fill of food, and it's nice to chat a little bit. Why don't we have a time of piano for now? Feel free to look at our song list. I might be playing a bit slower because I'm digesting. Ooh, how does Kane go? Oh, I remember. hit somewhat of a food coma. Plus, it's almost time for rush hour. It's been a swell time. Thank you for experiencing it with me. I'll let you choose this time, Flowly. I'm gonna get another slice of pizza. Right after we finish our last song. Friends, have a great weekend. If you're interested in watching some Rush Hour, we're doing that together very, very shortly here. But until next time, everyone take care, and I'll see you soon.